One of the biggest bills that's keeping people broke isn't rent, and it isn't your grocery bill either. In fact, it's a bill millions of people happily pay every month without ever questioning it. It feels normal. It feels necessary. But over the course of your life, it can quietly cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. The worst part? Most people never realize how much it's stealing from their future until it's too late. Today, we're breaking down what this hidden bill really costs, why almost everyone underestimates it, and a few simple changes that could leave thousands more dollars in your pocket. And if you enjoy straightforward videos that help you build wealth, avoid expensive money mistakes, and make smarter financial decisions, subscribe to Tyler Wealth, because that's exactly what we do here every week. Let's get into it. When people think about expensive monthly bills, rent usually gets all the attention. And sure, housing is expensive. But there's another bill that quietly follows you almost everywhere you go. Transportation, not just your car payment, the total cost of owning a vehicle. Most people only think about the monthly payment because that's the number they see every month. But that's only one piece of the puzzle. Your real transportation bill includes insurance, fuel, maintenance, repairs, registration fees, tires, interest on your loan, and the biggest hidden cost of all: depreciation. That's the money your car loses simply because time passes. Imagine buying a brand new car today. The moment you drive it off the dealership lot, it's already worth less than what you paid for it. You haven't damaged it. You haven't put thousands of miles on it. Its value simply drops. And that process continues year after year. Now here's where things get interesting. Let's imagine two people. Both earn the same salary. Both pay the same rent. Both shop at the same grocery store. But one buys a brand new SUV with a large monthly payment. The other buys a reliable used vehicle that's a few years old. 5 years later, the second person hasn't just spent less on transportation. They've also had more money available to invest, save, or pay off debt. The gap between them keeps growing, not because one earns more, but because one spends less on something that loses value every single day. That's the power of opportunity cost. Every dollar you don't spend today is a dollar that can work for you tomorrow. Imagine investing just $300 every month instead of spending it on a more expensive vehicle. Over the years, that money doesn't just sit there, it grows. And eventually, your investments may start earning more than you contribute yourself. That's how wealth is built, not through one giant decision, but through hundreds of small ones. Now, before anyone says, "I need my car," I completely understand. Most people do. This isn't about never owning a vehicle. It's about owning one wisely. Because there are plenty of ways to reduce this hidden bill without making your life miserable. First, avoid buying more car than you actually need. It's easy to convince yourself that a bigger payment is manageable because it's only another $100 each month. But small monthly increases become huge yearly expenses. Second, consider buying used instead of new. A vehicle that's 3 to 5 years old has often already gone through its biggest depreciation while still offering modern safety features and reliability. You're letting someone else absorb the most expensive part. Third, shop around for insurance every year. Many people stay with the same provider for years without comparing prices. Spending 30 minutes requesting new quotes could save hundreds of dollars annually. Fourth, keep up with basic maintenance. Ignoring small problems usually turns them into expensive repairs later. Routine maintenance often costs far less than major repairs. And finally, ask yourself one simple question before upgrading your vehicle. Is this purchase improving my life or just my image? That's an uncomfortable question, because so much of our spending is influenced by what we think other people will notice. A nicer car might impress someone for a few minutes. Financial freedom can improve your life for decades. The choice seems obvious when you look at it that way. Here's something else worth remembering. Cars aren't the enemy. Debt isn't always the enemy. The real enemy is buying things that quietly limit your ability to build wealth year after year. When you understand the true lifetime cost of a purchase, instead of focusing only on the monthly payment, you start making completely different financial decisions. That's when real progress begins. So, let's quickly recap. Your biggest transportation expense isn't just the car payment. It's the combination of depreciation, insurance, fuel, maintenance, repairs, registration, financing costs, and the investment opportunities you give up by spending more than necessary. Reducing even a portion of those costs can free up money that works toward your future instead of disappearing into a depreciating asset. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the channel reach more people. And if you want practical, easy-to-understand videos about saving money, building wealth, avoiding costly financial mistakes, and making smarter money decisions, subscribe to Tyler Wealth and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one transportation expense you've been able to reduce? Or what's one money-saving tip you'd share with everyone else? Leave your answer in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.